Right now it's 12 p.m. Maybe let's start for our today webinar series session. So right now we are still doing this today. It's actually the fourth series of the session. Today we actually will share a little bit more on the insider trades and also shareholders. So before that, maybe let me just do a quick introduction. So my name is Darren, so I'm the director for the investor platform. So today I'm going to share a little bit more regarding the insider trades and shareholder. So last week, we actually talked about the consensus estimate, and also the week before is about fact sheet. So let's say if you want to rewatch our previous webinar, you can actually go to our Facebook, Shareinvestor Malaysia or Shareinvestor Private Limited for Singapore side. Then you actually can rewatch the webinar from there. All right. So without further ado, so let's start. So before that, there's a disclaimer. So we do not offer any buy or sell call, or let's say if later on when I do any sharings or demo, if I just show any stocks, it's not it's only for the information purpose only. So there will be risk involved when you are doing investing and also trading. So please consult your trading representative before making any financial decision. All right. So let's start. So every week we start on this, like what is shareinvestor.com. So because some of the people might, if you are first time listening, is what is Shareinvestor. So shareinvestor.com is actually an essential investment tools for all investors as also traders. So on this series, we will actually share with you and also do some demo about how you can actually use more on Shareinvestor platforms. Okay, so our features list are definitely not just limited to these four, but we actually have more. So feel free to actually to try out our platforms. So you can just type shareinvestor.com. Okay, so we have four feature lists that we want to share over here. One is actually on the fact sheet, the listed company complete analysis. So the second one is portfolio and watch list. The third one is technical chart, and the last one is market analytics tools. So on today, I'll be focusing on the insider trades and also shareholders. So for all these different kind of features or the informations, we will actually have different webinar sessions to actually to bring you through the whole different session. So how do you access to a new Shareinvestor? So this one is actually our old Shareinvestor website. So right now, you can actually access to the new Shareinvestor. All right. So later on, I will do a demo as well. Okay. So you can access to shareinvestor.com or new.shareinvestor.com. So there's a button over here, classic mode. You can just click, turn it off, and you will go to new.shareinvestor.com, or you can just click on try out now, so that you can access to the new platforms. All right, so let's start today's session. So what is insider trades? So in our platform, we actually shows a lot of insider trades, and also there's will be a list of information that you can see over here. So this one is just some screenshot. So later on, we'll go into the website as well. So insider trades, right, is actually to show the trades that made by substantial shareholders. What it means by substantial shareholders, which means that they own more than 5% or more, or the directors of the companies. So, or even the company buying back its own share, right, is also recorded here. So when you see there's purchases from the director or the company share buybacks, right, it may indicate the share price currently is undervalued. It's also they want to bring confidence to the price trend of the share price. So if let's say if a substantial shareholder is selling consistently without a very good reason, right, so it may be also a potential sign of troubles. So this one is actually what is insider trades about. So how do you access? So just now you go to new.shareinvestor.com. When you click on market, there will be a drop down over here. Then there will be the insider trades. Okay, so sorry for the typo. So other than that, there will be a full list of insider trades, or another one, how do you actually go to the individual insider trades for the individual stocks? So you can either search for stocks, or you can just click on any stocks. Then under that, there will be a part where it's an insider trades. So later on, I'll be doing demo on this as well. So the next one that I think is a very interesting features that we have and also information that we have is actually under the shareholder. So over these shareholders, we were able to see the shareholder list, the top 20 shareholder list on the companies. So later I also will do some demo on this part. So, or a general, like for example, the market holding private limited, then you can actually see what are the stocks that is being held by this the market holding. So in NGX, Bursa, and etc. All right. So later on, we can actually go through a little bit more on that. So how do you assess? You can actually click on markets and click on significant shareholders. Okay, or the individual. You can actually go to the search the stocks, then goes to click on the shareholders on the fact sheet. Okay, all right. So let me just go to the website. Okay. All right. So before let me start. So okay. So just now Guan Chiu Lim mentioned that I have a black screen. Okay now. So is my screen okay now? Okay. So let's start. As I mentioned just now, you can actually click new.shareinvestor.com slash my or s3 is fine. Okay, so you can actually log in first. So this one is actually our new shareinvestor.com. So you can see over here, there's a lot of information. Okay, so later on, we can actually do some example on different country. So maybe we can start with Maybank. Okay, so when you go to Maybank, right, where is it the insider trade is actually over here, insider trades, that you can actually click on here. So there's actually the insider trades, then you can actually scroll down and you're able to see. Okay, so what is this is actually the buyer or the seller name. Okay, what is the relationship, the substantial shareholders, okay, on this, and what is the stocks. Right now we are seeing the individual, so it's a Maybank. So you will see the security types. Over here you can click on this. You can see S/U is ordinary share or units or on this lah. So depends on what is the categories they are. Okay, there are actually quite some different kind of category. So after that is the effective date and also the notice date, which means that they actually sell some of the shares on 26 between this period. And the notice date is after they sell off, they actually announce and also report on 30th of September. Okay, so direct and dim over here. So the total is 23 million, 23.5 millions of shares that they sell. What is the closing price of the day? And right now, what is the number of shares that they are holding and how many percent of it? So let's say if you want to know a little bit more on this, you can actually click on this. So this one is actually on Bursa Malaysia or Maybank. Okay, so this is all the different insider trades that is for Maybank. So maybe we can actually take a look on Singapore side. Okay, so if you search for individual, then it's actually here. All right. Okay, so it's insider trade over here. Then you can see. Okay. So on this one is actually the CEO is actually selling the shares. So it actually will show on the dim over here, 75,000 shares. So after you actually have a notes over here. Sorry. So it's actually on the disposals of security. So there will be details over here as well. Okay, so you can actually learn more about the notes over here. Right, so this one is actually the details of the DBS when it's actually buy or sell. Okay, so other than that, if you want to go to all the insider trades, you can actually click on here So over here, you can search on Bursa or SGX, or you can search for the counter or what is the name of the buyer or seller, the custom dates, and also the etc. on the trade types. Okay, so over here, there's different stocks inside. SFP tag, and also Minox and etc. So it's a combination of all the names is here. Okay, so if let's say you will see something like, okay, Mr. Wong, the CEO below, all right, then it's also the shareholder. So the price is, this is the price that is buying, and also this is the closing price. Or this one you will see there were different number of price range, and also this one is the closing price. Okay, so this one is also they directly buy from the open market. All right. So other than that, on the insider trades, let's move on to the significant shareholder. These are the second things that I want to share today. So on the significant shareholders, there are you can actually search a lot of different shareholder names on here. Okay, so there's three shareholders that we show over here. All right, so maybe let's do a test on this. So let's start with Maybank. Okay, so on Maybank, you can actually click on shareholder. Okay, so on shareholder, when you scroll down, then you can actually see who are the top shareholders of Maybank. So over here, we actually show top 20. Over here, Pemoda, EPF, Bumi Putra Investment Foundations, Kumpulan Wang Pesarahan, and what is the number of shares, percentage, and also what is the share that worth. All right. So other than that, you can actually go into the individual name, for example, EPF. You can actually click in. Okay, so over here is updated on the 1st of October, which is yesterday. Then over here, you can actually see all the different stocks. Okay, you can hover into Maybank, Bursa over here. Then you will see all these stocks that is EPF is actually holding right now. Maybank, Tenaga, Public Bank, CIMB, etc. And also you were able to see what is the last time price, what is the share worth, and also what is the percentage of the shares that they are holding. Okay, so in also over here, you can see that ETF is actually also holding some SGX stocks, like for example, Tuckler, IHH as well. So okay, so this Tuckler is actually in Singapore. Okay, Tuckler. Then you also can click on the shareholder. This one is actually the individual. So you can see Lim Wei Chai. So over here, the shareholders, right, not just showing the different fund houses, but it also can show the individual as well. Okay, so Lim Wei Chai, okay, then it's actually over here to show in Singapore and also in Malaysia as well. This one, Toglove in Malaysia, and also others like Tropicana, 7-Eleven, and Ramzo as well. Okay, so over here. So other than individual and also corporate, so we also can see the Vanguard Group. So it's a US funds. Then over here you can actually see a little bit more also. So not just in Malaysia and Singapore, it's Thailand, Indonesia, Hong Kong, Australia, and US market as well. So these are the informations that you can actually go in to see. Okay, so let's say if you are using the global market informations, like shares, Hathaway. Also over here you can actually see for the shareholders over here there's BlackRock and etc. So all this you can actually access as well. This is how you can actually monitor and also take a look on what is their rank and are they adding on any shares and position on over here. Okay, all right. So today is actually a quite a short sessions that to do some demo and also to do sharing on this, on the insider trades and also shareholders. So let's say if you have any any questions, right, you can actually put in the chats. Okay. Okay, so okay, so there's one questions on the Q&A. Okay, so are all these details available on shareholder mobile application? Okay, so for now, for all this information is only on shareholder Shareinvestor website as only, so you can actually access the website. So in the mobile, so it's actually inside our pipeline as well, and we were actually putting in these informations to the shareholder Shareinvestor mobile application in the future, right? So Johnson, what if I want to know some technical analysis? So going forward, we actually will have one session on technical analysis on this part. So we will invite some of the professional traders to share more information on this. So Joanne, is the content for Zoom such as this different for different Zoom sessions? Yes, we actually will have different Zoom sessions to share different features and also informations. So you can stay tuned to our Facebook or our website to actually to get to know more information about what is the next sessions about. Okay, so let's say do you have these sessions posted on YouTube? So right now the sessions, right, is only posted on Facebook. So we will transferring this to YouTube and also on our website as well. So it will be easier for all our users to search on this. Okay, but currently it's still only on in Facebook. So you can just go Facebook and search for Shareinvestor Malaysia or Shareinvestor Private Limited. Then the live will actually to be there. So you can go Facebook and you can actually search for all right. So okay, so this is Shareinvestor Singapore. Then you will see our live is actually on here. Okay, our live is here. You were able to see. Okay, so let's say if it's Malaysia, you can actually go to Shareinvestor Malaysia. Okay, then you were able to see the live here as well. Okay, let's close off this. In the portfolio screen, can you stop seeing? Hi, Guan. Thanks for your comment. So we will actually have your comment to put on the feedback over there, and we will let the tech team to actually to go through your feedback. Okay, so right now, just let me also do a quick share on this. Okay, so over here, when you click on more, they will go to the membership plans, right? Okay, so after today, let's say you want to try on the shareinvestor.com, right? So you can actually just go for the free platforms, okay, free options. Then you can actually sign up for a free account and try on this. So you're able to access most of the informations and try on most of the features as well. So let's say if after trying, then you want to feel that there's actually a very useful tools for you, then you can actually go for half yearly or annually. Then you can select for the Pro, which is for the website that you are seeing right now. Then it's actually combination of Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, Hong Kong, US, and Australia information. And all these key features you also will see as well. Okay. All right, so we will keep in touch on the next sessions as well. So let's say we will actually, let me go back over here. Okay, so just some key notes and also key dates to take note. So right now, on 26th of October 2024, what will be happening is our platform will change to the new platform, which is under www.shareinvestor.com. And our old platforms that you can see on the left-hand side, the website link will actually change to classic.shareinvestor.com. All right. So after 26th of October, when you go to www.shareinvestor.com, it will show you the new design website on the right-hand side. All right. Okay. So let me know if you have any questions, or you can always reach out to us from the Facebook or WhatsApp us or email us. So we're happy to help. All right. So if there is no other questions, then today's will be a very short session, and we will look forward to see you in the next session.